Hello and welcome. How is everybody doing tonight? Hello. Oops, sorry. And welcome. How is everybody doing tonight? There we go. There we go. We're going to be working on our foiled wreath ring tonight that we did when I was showing you the foils. This is going to my stepdaughter. She just bought her first home, and so I get to make her a wreath now. Every holiday I've given her sisters and my daughter-in-laws wreaths or doormats or whatever, so I'm so excited to do this for her because now she has her own place and we can decorate it. So say hello when you pop on. Let me know where you're watching from, and I hope everybody had a great weekend. And if you wouldn't mind sprinkling, I'd really appreciate it. Okay, we'll get started. Alright, so we've got our wreath ring here. Now this foil is the Odell foil. This foil is really shiny. I had painted this before and liked it, but didn't like it. So I decided to go ahead and foil over top of. Now, this foiling is a great item to use when you're doing this wreath ring because you could get as messy as you want on the lettering. It comes with or without the stars. It also comes with an anchor, and this way you could get really messy, go out of the lines, who cares, and just foil right over top of it. It will just, let me see if I still have the piece that we used. I do have the piece that we had used. See? See how it just left the letters there? Because there was no surface there for it to attach to. And when I used the adhesive, I just did it on the top layer. Okay? And then we just scrubbed it with a scrub brush, and it just scrubbed in place. So there we go. We did it in two pieces. Okay. Hi, Stephanie. Welcome. How are you? So, this one was kind of difficult for me because there are so many colors in here to choose from. And how do you choose from all these colors? So, basically, I thought it'd be really cool to go ahead and use, I think this is like window pane mesh. But this has an iridescence to it, just like the wreath base. So I thought, hey, I need to add this before we place the flowers, just to kind of give it a different look to all the ones we've been doing. So I think I'm going to do like the woodland ruffle with this, and then kind of scrunch it in like that, just as a different texture. So I'm going to go ahead and use these, the tinsel tie. But I also want to make sure when I use this, I can still get the zip tie in there. Yes, I can. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and put the zip tie in there, so it's in there and I don't have to fight with it later. I'm trying to think ahead for sure. Alright, so we've got that in place, and I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to tighten this. I'm going to kind of move it to the side and make my zip tie accessible. I thought that's kind of pretty. It almost looks bow-like, doesn't it? Alright, so I'm going to leave that in there. I'm not going to cut it as yet because you never know. Alright, so I'm actually going to do the first two, and then these two over here, and leave this space for the bow. So let's go ahead and do this one. Hi, Rachel. Rachel's on. Rachel's in the house. Stephanie's in the house. And everybody on Facebook doesn't want to tell me they're here. They want to remain anonymous. That's just your choice. I won't pick on you, I promise. Nobody can see you. Alright, so we need another ruffle. I love the wreath ring. Thank you, dear. Take your time. Because like the rails, it doesn't require a whole lot of mesh. Or a whole lot of anything, really. Alright, so we're going to put this down. And we're going to tighten it. And then we're going to twist it. Now, all along I've always used the florals on these, so this is a different look. Just to show you there's a lot of versatility to this product. And I have to show you. We're already working on a new item. Boop, boop, boop. Just a sneak peek. Okay, so let's bring this up. And I can cut a 5th piece if I need to get my bow up a little. So let's go ahead and put our zip tie in too. Now with the zip tie, this goes down in first and the head stays on the top, because you don't want it scratching your door. Just can't find my hole because of the tinsel tie. There we go. But what's nice about these, and I've showed you in the past, we use those chair pads, the felt pads that you would put on the bottom of chairs to put on the back of your rail or your wreath base. That way no scratching is involved. Thank you, Stephanie. I appreciate that. All right. So we're going to put this down. I just thought this would look so pretty because that mesh has the same colors as in the foil. And when I'm done, I will go back and I will add the link for the foil. Oh, and she's got leopard. Oh, yay! Thank you, Vicki. That's awesome. Vicki got her doggy sign that she ordered. Yeah, I just ordered new foil. It's leopard print, and then she's got another one that looks like kaleidoscope. Oh, I think that's going to make an amazing butterfly. So that's going to be exciting. So you'll have to stay tuned. I think I'll take the big butterflies, the one that we did patriotic on, and I think I'm going to do those in the kaleidoscope. I can't wait. Alright, and one more. And then we'll start on our bundles. Look at that. Rachel's on top of everything. She's on there. She posted the link to my YouTube channel. If y'all wouldn't mind going over there and watching from there. I really need to get my hours up on YouTube. Oh, she's already ahead of me. That's my girl. All right, now we've got all kinds of flowers in here. Okay, we've got crocus. I don't remember what that's for, what the name of that one is, or the name of that one, or the name of that one. But anyhow, I've got pink, purples, and blues in here. And then you know that filler that I use all the time that's variegated? I actually used it on that motel, their floral boxes outside. This has lavender in it. I love it. All right, so I've got a bundle there. I also found this, and I wasn't sure if I was going to add this, but I thought, well, pull it out, and we'll see. These are those cone flowers. Well, it wasn't supposed to do that. I was trying to pull off the leaf. Okay, we'll do it that way. Kind of has a mind of its own. I don't know. I think I kind of like it without it. So then we're just pulling out the blues and the purples with a little touch of pink. Yeah, I think it's better without it. All right, we're going to go with that bundle. So, see if we can find my zip tie. You always start on the outside and work your way in. So these are already zip tied, and then I'm putting the bundle in and zip tying it to the wreath base. And what's nice about this, I know you've all, hey Nanny Dot, thank you. I know, right Rachel? Sorry. That way, when you go to take it apart, and I do have a video out there of how we took the lemon one apart and then we redid it with the watermelon, which had already sold. So this way it keeps everything together and on top. So the only thing you would have to snip is the zip tie on the back. Okay? And see, when I place the next one, it's going to cover that up. So you're not even going to see that. So we're just going to snip that. First, make sure I pulled it tight. Then we'll go on to our next bundle, which I went ahead and separated everything ahead of time. So then I can just show you how I built them. Now what I did was I took the fern and I kind of put that in the back. All right, let's get this out of the way. Then we kind of added some filler in there because it kind of branches out on both sides. And then what did I add? Oh, I added the blue, which we don't need all this, so we're going to snip it. I'm going to add it on this side this time. Now I have two of these. I have two with pink and two that have like this deep rose color. So, and we have crocuses that I added down in front along with this flower here. And then I kind of added this up here for height. But I think I'm going to go on this side with it this time. So then I have it flip-flopping back and forth. I also had this white wildflower. It's just a real small white flower. So I think I'm going to add that under here. So that kind of branches out on either side. That was on that side. I want it on this side. And this I kind of want it up in here to kind of fill in behind that purple crocus. And then I'm going to add some Dusty Miller in here too. That's always a nice filler and it kind of lightens it up a little. But I need a second piece. So I kind of thought that kind of helped tone it down a little, some of the darker colors. I'm not a professional at this. I go by sight. I probably don't do what some of the professionals do. I'm kind of self-taught, and I do what kind of looks best for me. So somebody else may look at it and say, oh my gosh, what was she thinking? But in my eyes, it's working. So I have to go what works for me. And so far, so good. So, all right, so I'm going to trim off the excess, which is what we don't need. Hey, Rita. Welcome. And then I'm going to zip tie our bundle. But before I zip tie it, I kind of want to place it in here to make sure. Yep, I kind of like that. That's what's nice about this. You can kind of build it as you go. Just making sure I'm not missing anybody's comments. Had my little grandson today, so I was quite busy with him. Oh, he's an Anna's boy. He is such a good little guy. Now, because there's two, and there's two here, and this one was kind of broken, I'm actually going to put a third in here, but I'm going to have to hot glue it. But I got to plug in first. That would help. And this plug is bent. There. I heard from my golf cart people, they sandblasted the seats and it rusted out. So now they got to put some metal in there. I said, do what you got to do. So I'm getting excited. I gave them 2 weeks to get it done. Please. Because my grandkiddos are coming up and I want it done in June for their visit at the end of the month. And they're awesome guys. We're just waiting for our glue gun to heat up. Come on. I could go ahead and put this in. And I could even use the tinsel tie if I wanted, but I feel like the zip tie is going to be a little bit more secure. So, and this way I can pop it off and everything will still be attached when I remove it and redecorate it for the next holiday season for her. This is a housewarming gift for my stepdaughter Susan. She just bought her first house, condo, but it's her first. Oh my gosh, my girlfriend suggested that I make t-shirts for the grandkids with the golf cart on them. So guess what? The shirts came in today, so I am ecstatic. So when I get them done, I'll be sure to share. Now sometimes you might have to fluff this out a little. Now what I do, there it is. You bet. They have not been up here. We had our Christmas on a Zoom call. They have not been up to Nana's house, the three that live 3 hours away. They haven't been here. They were here 2019 for Christmas. So this Nana's excited that they're coming. All right, so since we did this pink here, I'm going to do the other little pink up here. All right, so here we go. We're going to build again. You guys aren't getting an echo or anything from my phone, are you? I forgot. Hey, Thelma, I forgot to plug in my earphones. I just plugged in the outlet. So let me know if you're getting feedback. If you're not, that's awesome. If you are, I'm sorry. I will fix it immediately. All right, so we're going to kind of put these here. Oh, wait a minute. We're going to do this first. We're going to put the lavender filler, which I'm going to turn around because some of the stuff is backwards. So we're putting that in there. Can you all see okay? I think you can. Then because that's on that side, I think we're going to go on this. Wait, we're working on the back one. So I'm going to put it on this side. Yes. Then that's going to go on that side. We're going to get this little white filler in here next, and then put this over top of it. There we go. And we're going to add our crocuses and our pink flower, which I can't tell you what that is because I have no clue. And then we're going to add our Dusty Miller in there. But let's spread out some of our lavender filler. And for those just joining, this color is the Odell foil. I went ahead and I put all my foils on a popsicle stick, a little sample with their names on the back, because I just ordered 2 more. I ordered a leopard print and the kaleidoscope. I'm going to take the big patriotic butterflies and I'm going to do them in the foil with the kaleidoscope color. Oh, I cannot wait. It is going to be awesome. Okay, I need to bring these down in front. So let's just build our pile here. These are all available, the wreath rings. And like I told you, it's better to paint your lettering first. I don't care how sloppy you are. And then do your foil on top. You won't even see that you messed up on your letters. It's that simple. It's that easy to do. So I would completely paint your whole thing white and then foil whatever color you want on top. That's just one way of doing it for those that hate to paint. I'm trying to give you a simple out because I know how some of you are stressed about it. And it's not that difficult. If I can do it, you can do it. Okay. Put that back like that. Okay, so there's our next bundle. So we're going to zip tie our bundle first. Uh-oh, what are you saying no to, Rita? Rita doesn't like to paint. I know Rita doesn't like to paint. Just pull it a little and then do that. And then I'm going to trim off the excess because we don't need all this bulk. Okay, great. No echo. That's what you were all saying no to. Okay, gotcha. Yes, it was directed at you, Rita. I know you. I'm just telling you, it's easy. There we go. Now I got to find a shed for the golf cart because I don't want it out in the weather after paying all this money to have it painted. And that's freaking my husband out. Oh well. Got to keep him busy. Right? A peonies. Okay. I don't think it's as big as a peonies. Maybe it's a Dollar Tree peonies. I don't know. But it does. It does have that appearance. But I do have some up here. And the ones I have are a lot fuller than that. So that's why I wasn't sure if that's what it was or not. But hey. It's a pink flower. Now we're just pulling it tight. And then we're going to trim it. And remember, the head of our zip tie is on the top, so it's not going to scratch the door. I know I'm repeating myself, sorry. And I think I'm going to have to put another piece of mesh here, because I think that's going to, I'll do it without it first, and we'll see how it works, because I don't want it to mess up. All right, since this is on this side, this is on this side, so our pink one, which I'm going to shorten this. This does not have to be that long, because this is going to be down here. Okay, yep. All right, so we've got our fern. We've got our, it almost looks like lilac, but I don't think it is. Let's put this first, and then that on top. My lavender filler. There we go. And then let's put our white. And then this might be a hyacinth. Maybe that's what that is. And I didn't put this in. So if we do that there, that one's good. No, we want it on this side. So we're just going to hot glue that in there, because it'll still come out when you detach the bundle. Oh, Thelma's the one that bought my watermelon one. She liked it. So if that's on that side, this is on this side, that's on that side. Okay, we got it. I'm talking to myself, but I know you're listening. Oh. I just meant it's easy peasy, Rita. You can do it. You can do it. All right, let's go to that side with those. All right, so our last bundle is done. And we're zip tying it together. Thank you. Thank you, Steph. I appreciate you helping me out with YouTube, for sure. Okay, we have to do these one at a time. There we go. All right, so this is kind of going this way. So with this one, we're going to kind of go that way. So we'll find our zip tie that we put in at the same time we did our tinsel tie. I think the Dusty Miller kind of tones it down a little. I kind of like that in there. I think I need one more piece over here, though. And tomorrow night, Lori is going to do the wreath ring I sent her. So I will definitely pass on that link. Whoa! Don't know my own strength. I'm popping flowers off. What the what? It's just so good to have adults present. Been talking to a baby all day. Yeah, I think this needs right in there. Oh, it is in there. It's just not high enough. There we go. I thought I put one in there. All right, now we're going to work on our bow, but there's what we have so far. Look at those colors. Can you see all those colors in here? I think that's just, I love that. But wait till you see the kaleidoscope. That's the one you're going to love. All right, now with this one, I've got a couple colors here, but I think I'm leaning more towards the lighter pinks rather than throw this in there. I think that's just too wild. I need to tone it down. Gotcha. All right, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to go with the lavender underneath. Then I'm going to go with the butterfly one because the butterfly has the blue and some of these other colors that are in here. Then I can't decide, which I think I already decided. I think I'm going to go with the white and pink Swiss dots. I think that's going to make it. There isn't a blue that I have that would pull this out of there. I kept looking, but I didn't see anything that I thought would even do that. I could add this in there because that has some of that blue in there. So let me see. I don't know. There's this, but I just didn't feel that blue was a match. I don't think so. I think I'm just going to stick with these three colors. I could add that, but I think that's pulling another blue in there that I don't want in there. So I think we're good with just these three colors. If I have to pull that out, I could kind of use that to cover up my tinsel tie. Maybe one little loop in the middle. I think that's what we'll do. Now that I got another mess. All right, here we go. Now let's see, how wide do I want my... I'm going to say, I'm going to do a 5-inch. I'm going to do like a 15-inch tail. And I'm only going to do a 5-inch bow. Does it? It's blue. This is lavender, but that other one had two variations of blue in it. I thought I had it with lavender, but I don't. Sometimes if I stand back, I can see one that I missed. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to put this in here. I'm going to adjust my loops. I can't wait to see what Lori does with the wreath ring. And Rhonda with Higgy Ann's, she got hers in the mail, but I think it'll be a while before she's live again. But she's excited. She told me yesterday she got it. So, and she got her bear rail. Sorry about that. I don't want to freak anybody out making that dentist noise. Alright. So again, 15 inches. Now, are we going to go less? Just a little bit. And I'm only going to put 2 loops of this. Pull this down a little. Get those butterflies peeking out there. I do have a butterfly, but it's kind of a different purple than what's in here, so I grabbed it just in case. Don't know if I'm going to add it. I wanted a purple butterfly. There we go. All right. See? I just think that looks really pretty against there. Dainty like. Now this is about a 4.5 inch. I'm just doing 2 loops on each side. Now, so I think I'm going to go back to this, and I'm just going to put 1 loop in the middle. That'll pull all those colors back out to the front, and I think that'll look gorgeous. Yes, that's what I want. All right. Now, question is, do I use this? Let's see. I think I'm going to use this, but I want to see. I might need a bigger piece, and I'm going to try putting another piece of mesh in there. And I cut it at 18 inches. And I just did the woodland ruffle. Which rail would that be, Stephanie, that you're asking about? And I think I'm going to turn it this way and have my curls go the opposite way. Just like that. It'll give it some height. And then we're going to put our zip tie in there. So we're consistent. Now, Thelma, the wreath base, the watermelon one that you bought off of me, we can take that apart and we can redo that for another holiday, and everything will come off in a bundle and be ready to go on the next time you want to use that wreath. All right, see if we have enough room to get this in here. I think we do. I think so. Come on. There. Had to pull it tight. And now trim it. And now let's loosen this up. Walk in the park. Oh my gosh, it's so easy to do that on here. I love it. There, we've got our lavender out front. Now let's get our butterfly. And then let's go to our pink Swiss dots. And you know what it needs? It needs a butterfly that color, but I'm not sure that's, well, it's pretty close, but I don't know. All right, and pull these down. That wasn't as tight as I thought it would. Pulled that out. Now I got to figure out what. There we go. All right, got to make them even. I'm going to kind of fold this up here just to not make it as full there. Oh, we missed that. I'll be fluffing this bow for a while. Get my tail where it's supposed to be. There we go. I'm going to pull these more out front. I don't know. We're just going to try this and see. Oh, thank you. I sent a picture ahead of time to Susan because she doesn't have Facebook, and I said, well, that's okay. I'll be on YouTube. I think this will work in here because it is the same color as these up here. So maybe just right there in the middle. What do you think? Think that works? I think she's going to love this. First of all, she's going to love it because she's always wanted one. Hi, Ann. Welcome. I think that is just enough there. All right, we're going to put that there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the two pieces of, that is missing a jewel. Well, we're just going to take one that has one in the middle. I'm going to poke a hole in the wire, in the ribbon, and pull it down through and tie the wire underneath. That way I have something to anchor it to. I do make rails, Stephanie. At the top there is a link to my Etsy shop. And if you look under rails, I have the new one I have, which I don't have a one physically in the house. But my my horizontal, my vertical rails all come with a frame, so now you can take the sign out and change the signs. So that's a game changer, especially for people that have apartments and don't have a lot of room for a lot of wreaths. This way you can take out the sign, and if you go back through my videos, I also show you how to use tinsel tie to attach it to the base, but then when you want to take it apart, it all comes apart and you store it with the sign and the bow. This was the one from the ice cream one that we did. We just pulled the sign out, took the bow off, and took the ice cream cone off. And this is all I have to store. This, the ice cream cone, and the sign. And then we just replaced it with the other sign. Oh, and here is, I did get a chance to move the words up so that the bow does not hide the words. So now that's, I have to add some of this for the customer, and then this is ready to go. Welcome, we hope you like dogs. And yes, I can make one that says, we hope you like cats. Okay? So I can do it in either. And this comes with the greenery, it comes with the ribbon, the base, already painted, or it comes in an 8-inch sign. This and the Welcome Home one are now wood kits. Already painted, you make the bow, you put the greenery, and it's yours. So there we go. We're all done. I think Sue is going to love this. She's not so much a purple, she's more a pink and red, but the colors in the flowers that she was looking for, I could not get. So I asked her if she liked that bundle, the first bundle. She loved it. I'm like, okay, it's a go. I just think she's just going to love no matter what, because she hasn't had one of my wreaths or my doormats. Now she's getting both. So, aw, thank you for the hearts. Can you all see it okay? And if we wanted to, like, maybe I will do it with this one. Let's see what it looks like. Let's go ahead and just curl up this middle loop. See, I kind of folded it in half. Why not? Because I can. I'm not being smart. There, it kind of has like a triple effect. There we go. Yeah. Oh, she's gonna freak. She said she wasn't gonna watch because she didn't want to see it. She wanted to be surprised. I was hoping she'd watch, because then she could say no, yes. This, there we go. But there we go. All right, watch for me on Wednesday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. I may be delivering puppies that day. We've got a litter of puppies due, and Mama's getting pretty fat. So, if I'm delivering puppies, I will get on and tell you I'm delivering puppies. But we have a litter in our future. I'm pretty sure she's pregnant. Really pregnant. Okay? If you guys have any questions or comments, please don't hesitate to contact me. I go back through the comments. Oh, okay. No problem. There's always replay, Rita. Always. Plus, it's on YouTube also, so if you can't find it on my Facebook page, you can look there. Okay? All right, everyone. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you soon. Have a great evening. Bye-bye.